What if I told you that one honest moment can make someone trust you for life, even if everything else is a game? Sounds powerful, right? That's exactly what we're exploring today with Law 12 of the 48 Laws of Power. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. This law isn't about being fake or manipulative in a malicious way. It's about strategy. It teaches us how small, genuine acts can open doors to influence, trust, and control. In a world full of suspicion and hidden agendas, sometimes one act of honesty can give you the upper hand. Let's break it down. So what does this law really mean? It means that in the right moment, a single, well-timed truth or generous act can make others lower their guard, even if they were skeptical or resistant before. Let's break this into a few key points. 1. Honesty is disarming. We expect people to hide their motives. So when someone offers a raw, truthful statement or a sincere gesture, it stands out, and it's powerful. Think about it. A criminal confesses a small truth in court to appear credible. A negotiator reveals a minor flaw in their offer to build trust. That small act of honesty makes the other person believe, if they're being real about this, they must be trustworthy overall. And that's when the wall of doubt crumbles. 2. The strategic gift generosity is another form of disarming honesty. It's not about giving all the time, it's about giving smartly. For example, a rival offers you help during a tough time. Suddenly, your hostility softens. A manager gives unexpected praise, and the employee becomes loyal and motivated. This doesn't mean manipulation for harm. It means understanding timing, perception, and intent. People remember acts of kindness, especially when they're least expected. 3. The Trojan horse effect. This law works like a Trojan horse. You use honesty or generosity to gain entry into someone's trust. And once inside, you can operate with much more influence and freedom. Here's a powerful historical example. Otto von Bismarck, the German statesman, once gave his fiercest political opponent a high-ranking position in his cabinet. The opponent was stunned, disarmed, and soon became one of Bismarck's biggest supporters. That's selective honesty and generosity in action. The illusion of transparency. When you reveal a truth, especially something small or personal, people often believe you're revealing everything. But in reality, you're simply choosing what to share. This selective openness builds an illusion of transparency, which can be more persuasive than total honesty. You're not lying. You're just curating the truth in a way that builds connection. 5. Know when to use it. The power in this law comes from timing. Use it when you're being doubted or distrusted, when you want to gain influence quickly, when you're facing resistance or defensiveness. But don't overuse it. If people start seeing through it, it loses its magic. Also, never use honesty or generosity as a mask for deception that causes harm. That turns manipulation into betrayal, and that can backfire hard. 6. Defensive use of the law. This law isn't just offensive, it's also a defense. If someone suddenly becomes overly generous or oddly honest, ask yourself, what might they be trying to gain from this? Not every gift is free. Not every truth is complete. When used against you, this law can be just as powerful. So stay aware. So what's the lesson from Law 12? Sometimes one carefully placed truth or well-timed generous act can be more effective than weeks of persuasion. It's not about lying or being fake. It's about using honesty as a tool, not just a principle. Want someone to trust you? Break their expectations with authenticity when it matters most. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like and share this video with someone who plays a high-stakes game of trust and influence. Comment below, have you ever trusted someone more after a small, honest moment or an unexpected gesture? Let's talk about it. Until next time, remember, power isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper of truth at the perfect moment.